Friday morning, May 17th, 2019, Calvin Castine at Northern Adirondack Central School. It's the annual FFA, Northern Adirondack FFA Ag Fair. We're arriving here around 11:20. Got other things that we had to take care of before heading up here with a 58-degree temperature, overcast. It's not a great day, but it's certainly not a bad one. All in all, not a bad day at all here, and considering the weather they've had. And sometimes over the years, this isn't a bad day at all. So we're going to stop here. The first place the kids are stopping when they head up from the elementary school is right here at the Cabot Cheese booth. Always a popular stop.
It really is.
All right. We wanted somebody to talk to, and you were volunteered. You didn't volunteer, you were volunteered. How'd that happen?
That's the way it goes some days.
All right,
so.
what's your name?
Brian Chambers.
Brian Chambers. Who's the guy who volunteered you?
This is Sean Rankin.
Yeah, he's talked to me many times over the years,
That's
and
correct.
he said, I've had enough of that. So.
Yeah.
So what do you do on a normal basis besides go to school fairs?
We represent Cabot and Agrimark out in the cheese business. We work with the dairies and make sure that we're getting a good product to make the delicious cheese that we represent.
So you're a milk inspector during your normal route?
That's correct, yep.
Okay. So who's inspecting today if you guys are here?
We have backup available if needed, yes.
All right, so for people who don't know what a milk inspector is, if you see my hat, I grew up on a farm, so I have a hint of what a milk inspector is, but tell the other folks, I see some milk being poured over that way. Are you going to go over and inspect that before we get any further?
I think that's already been inspected.
Okay, so what does the milk inspector do?
We make sure that there's sanitary conditions on the dairy farms, yes.
So you test the milk and
test the milk, make sure that it's suitable for consumption. It's all tested for antibiotics and all that stuff, so it's safe to consume, and that's what we're out to make sure it's correct and it's done.
Well, and you want to catch that at the farm and not put it in that tank and then end up contaminating a whole lot of other milk, right?
That's correct, yes.
So often would you visit a typical farm?
Dairies can be visited probably 2 or 3 times, probably every 6 months probably.
Okay.
Just
get a general idea. And you make appointments or do you show up?
Sometimes appointments and show up, both.
All right, so I imagine once in a while they get to the plant and they find there's something wrong and they say, hey, we got to go out and find out where the source of this is. That happen once in a while?
Seldom.
Seldom?
Yep.
What are the big problems? I know we used to be concerned about mastitis when I was milking cows, but that's not a problem so much anymore? Or?
Yeah, mastitis, most of it's just, clean atmosphere around the dairy operations.
Yeah.
Yep.
And of course, if you're treating that mastitis and that milk had to be dumped or fed to a calf or something, you couldn't throw that in the tank. Right?
No, that's not suitable. Not suitable for consumption.
Right.
So, yep.
All right. So you work in the New York area?
Yes.
Because you're out of the former Macadam area. You work.
I cover Morley to Hammond area. Dairies through there.
Morley?
So the western part of St. Louis County.
Oh, okay. All right. So you brought some cheese samples here and some stickers. What's more popular, the cheese samples or the stickers?
The cheese and the Cabot wristbands are very popular today.
Wristbands are popular today.
Yes.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, of course, you got a model here that's showing off. Everybody wants to look like that, right? So the wristband will look that good. All right. So, anything else I should know? No.
Enjoy the day.
All right. So again, there's a Cabot plant right down the road here at Chateauguay at former Macadam, and they're doing well there.
Doing really well.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yep.
The next spot up is this one here. That's where they were pouring that milk a little while ago. Who are you guys?
Say your name.
Gordon.
Who?
Gordon.
Gordon who?
Mosley.
Gordon Mosley.
I'm Dylan Reel.
Dylan Real. R-E-I-L?
R-E-Y-E-L-O.
All right, Real. I always put an extra consonant in there and make it Real, but you say it with one consonant?
Yeah, just Reel.
Real. All right. Are you for real?
I guess so.
All right. You guys got Northern Adirondack Living to serve. That's what you guys do? So the only purpose in life is to serve?
I guess so, according to them.
What are you serving today?
Today we're serving maple milkshakes.
Maple milkshakes.
Yep.
So you got real milk from cows
Oh yeah.
and real maple syrup from local farms.
Yep.
Whose maple syrup you're using today?
For maple milkshakes, we're using syrup from my own sugar bush.
Your own.
Yep, real sugar shack in the back. We are a 7,500 tap operation, and this year we made 17 barrels of syrup, so we're trying to make more products with our syrup, and this is one of them.
Oh, milkshake. All right. So what's this? What's the ingredient here? I see some Cool Whip.
No,
ice
that's
cream?
just our cleaning spot for our
it's a clean-
scooper.
oh,
It's just
okay.
basic milk, vanilla ice cream, and maple syrup to make the most of the maple flavor.
Okay. So this you're suggesting this to folks that they can use their maple syrup for this purpose, right?
Absolutely.
All right. Now you say it's your sugar bush. You got any help in that? Any parental supervision or that kind of
Yeah,
thing?
my father and my uncle helped me along with some friends over here.
Some friends? You got friends?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, I don't have any friends, so you're lucky. You're ahead of me.
Yep.
Are you a friend?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
So a friend too. Do you help him?
Yep.
Yep. All right. So did you go out there in February and run your taps, or what'd you start? What'd you do?
February we cut all of our taps because you have to replace them every year. And we tap the trees late February, early March when the trees start to warm up, and then we stop as soon as the maple trees start to bud.
It was a slow year in the higher elevations for syrup, but I guess you went longer, I guess, because
Because of the cool weather carried, we had a longer season. So it
the
was a
guys
nice
in the
one.
lower elevations were over, and you guys were still able to tap, right?
Yep. So we did fairly well considering the circumstances this year.
Yeah, and that's all farming is definitely up to Mother Nature, but particularly when it gets to maple syrup, tapping those trees.
Yep. The altitude, pressure systems, time of day, everything.
Yeah, and you got to have the right temperature. You got to be cool overnight and warm during the day. And
Yep.
if it stays warm for 48 hours, it's probably not running too much because you got to have the cool nights and
Yep.
all those things. So it's got to be the right combination, and you got a very, very short season.
Yep. Lasted almost 2 weeks this year.
That was
so.
it.
Yep. That was it. I tried to make the best of what we had.
Put in a lot of work for 2 weeks of production, though. Huh?
Yep.
All right, you got an evaporator.
You take the show.
All right, here we go.
It's, I
It's
started.
your evaporator?
Yeah, I started with a.
Mosley evaporator?
Yep, I started with a 55-gallon steel drum. I cut out the top, and I made around 7 gallons of syrup this year.
With this here, what do you burn? Wood?
Yeah, I burn apple wood, pine wood, any types of wood.
Okay, so you boil the sap in those pans.
Yep, it goes in the pans, and then I have a turkey fryer to finish it off. I usually have it in there. I put 10 gallons at a time, and then it takes around 3 or 4 hours to do.
Okay, so you don't run it overnight. You just run it during
During the day.
All right. So you made how many gallons? You said?
I made around 7-8 gallons this year.
That's not bad. How much syrup did you pour in there? Did you keep track of that?
Yeah. We made
How
seven.
much sap did you pour in? I
We
mean,
probably got around a couple hundred gallons of sap.
what's the ratio? Is it usually about
Well,
10 to 1, 12 to 1?
This season it was really high.
Was
It was a good season for this year. It was around 4.0, 3.0 sugar content.
Oh, wow.
Yep. And then usually it's around 2.5.
Okay. And of course, the decision when you're doing it this way, just how long you want to keep it there, because you can keep boiling it and boiling it.
Yeah,
You can keep boiling it down, but you get to a point where you say,
Yeah, it's
time
done.
to
Yep.
time to pour the syrup.
Yep, before it gets too dark.
Yeah, and then you'll end up boiling it all the way, right?
Yep.
I've made a little bit of sap over the years on my kitchen stove, and you just
Yeah.
you come to a point you say, all right,
It's my
time to
second year boiling with this.
Oh.
First year I had a turkey fryer.
a turkey fryer, just a turkey fryer.
Yep.
All right, so very successful. So you're going to market these, make them for available on sale here.
Yep, I'm hoping so.
All right.
I got 3 bottles. I've sold a couple bottles today
Okay.
at the fair.
Oh, well, good.
Yeah. Thank you.
Do you call it Mosley sap? What do you call it?
Backyard sugaring.
Backyard sugaring. All right. Well, keep up the good work.
Thank you.
All right. Nice meeting you. Here we go. Making syrup and other stuff here in Ellenburg. They got face painting going on here. It's like they're awfully busy. And of course, this is open to the people in the area, anybody in the area who interested in what the students are doing. It's usually sometime around this time of the year. Today's May 17th. There's also a cattle show going on and a lot of livestock on display. And of course they sell food here. There's somebody enjoying a hot dog. And all the students get to go by here at least once during the course of the day. And you never know who you might see here. It looks like the Miner family, not William Miner, Phelan and Debbie Miner are here working. There we go.
Hi, Calvin.
Hi, Phelan. You got Debbie to help you? There. She any help, is she?
That's my sidekick.
She's your sidekick. I imagine she's kicked you in the side a lot over the years.
Oh, yeah, over the years.
All right, look at that.
After 40-some years, you can kick me all you want.
She probably has. All right. Look at that, making cheeseburgers and hot dogs and
You must have did it.
another satisfied customer here. Oh my God, you must be hungry.
Well, I'm feeding the whole family.
Oh, okay. Make sure some of that gets to them.
I'm hoping. It may not.
Thank you. Okay, what do you got next door here? Condiments? Oh, that's where you pay for it. Yeah. So don't run the other direction. They'll track you down. As you can see, the student turnout is great here. Sun is starting to peek out. It's starting to warm up. It's got to be in. Definitely moved into the 60s now. We'll just keep the camera rolling as we stroll through here. We had a thing going on at the Bob Venn Park in Champlain this morning that I needed to be there for, so I normally try to get here around 9 in the morning, but today it's after 11. A lot of games for the kids to play. One of the highlights of the annual FFA Ag Fair is the cattle show, which is going on right now. And we have one of the Clinton County dairy ambassadors with us. You're not the dairy princess, though, are you? No.
No.
What's your name?
Hallie Gilmore.
Hallie Gilmore. There are a lot of Gilmores here,
Yeah.
and you're one of them. All right, how long have you been an ambassador?
Since 3rd grade.
Since
so
3rd grade, you've been a dairy ambassador?
Yeah.
Who's the princess this year?
Elizabeth Nichols.
Elizabeth Nichols. What school does she go to?
She goes here.
Oh.
NAC.
Oh, does she appoint you as an ambassador, or how do you get to be an ambassador?
I don't remember.
You don't remember? You just know you are one, right?
Yeah.
So what does an ambassador do? Show up
We
and...
assist the princess in anything she needs.
whatever you're told, right?
Yeah.
All right, so what are you doing today?
I'm handing out ribbons.
Oh, ribbon handed are out there.
Yeah.
Red, white, and just in red and blue today?
Yep.
Oh, because only 2 out there, right?
Yeah.
So one will get the blue and one will get the red.
Mhm.
Do you get the people getting their blue smile at you more than the person getting the red?
Usually.
Usually. Do you show it all?
I used to, not anymore.
Not to, how come? What just stopped you? Too
Um,
much work?
I don't. I just.
You just decided to try do
Yeah.
something else. All right. All right. All right, Mr. Trombley's out there. What's he doing out there? Is he helping one of his kids out there? Is he just helping or what?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure?
Close placing here in the
Do you know
spring
who the
year
judge
was
is?
for me.
Um,
What would the Hackford first? Just a little bit more size and scale, and a little bit more open to that rear flank and the well balanced heifer we have in front.
She's stealing your job.
yeah.
Stole your job. How about that? Do you know what the...
Congratulations to Owen Smith. Coming in the ring now, our Jersey Spring yearlings, Madison Purdy with Toffee, Monica and Charlotte with Callista, Owen Smith with Lexi, Sophia Shine with Ruby.
All right.
On deck, our winter yearling heifers, Holsteins, Landon Ravidu with Haven, and Madison Praya with Lovely.
All right. So these here aren't Holsteins coming in, are they?
No.
What are those?
Jerseys.
Ah. See, you know this stuff, don't you?
Yeah.
All right. Anything else you want to tell us? I know you stop me and say, "How about a talk?"
I'm good.
You're good. All
Yeah.
right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Are you too busy to chat with us right now? You're good.
Yeah,
All right.
Good job, Hallie.
All right, Karen. Tell us your full name and your title here.
Karen LeBombard. I'm the FFA and agricultural teacher here at NAC.
All right. So this is your domain right here, right?
This is yes.
Class is now complete.
So how many students involved in the cattle showing today?
We have around all the kids out here today. We have around 60 kids out here today.
All right. That sounds like a good number to me.
Yeah, whether they're showing or they're just helping, they're helping out in some form to get the keep the fair running.
Okay. So you've already done the fitting and showmanship part. This is the actual cattle showing.
Yeah,
now?
this is the actual confirmation classes right now for the dairy.
Okay. How did they get to paint the heifers like that? The little paint thing on the top of the.
Their top line, they actually have
No,
to.
the colors there.
Oh,
How'd
the
she paint
colors?
that? Did she paint that? Or-
No, that's her breed.
What is that breed with all those spots?
She is a Jersey.
A spotted Jersey.
Yes.
All right. So is here are different age groups competing here right now in this?
Yep,
So they're
there's-
showing the cattle part.
Yep,
right?
there's different age groups here that are competing.
So how many categories you got?
We have quite a few categories. We have all kinds. We have anywhere from Ashers to Jerseys, Holsteins, Brown Swiss. We had our beef show earlier, so we have a ton of stuff going on.
All right.
And we have our small animals in my classroom, from chickens to turkins to goats, rabbits.
Did you say turkins?
Turkins, yes.
All right. I need some explaining on that one. With the half chicken, half turkey.
More or less, yes.
Well, you could put a duck in there and get a turducken out of it.
We could get a turducken, yes.
But is this actually a breed?
It is, yes.
Well, I'm going to have to go look at a turkin. Or it could be a turkey, I suppose. All right. So anything else I should ask you, Karen, here? It seems to be going good. You got lots of help.
Yeah, lots of help.
Who you got in the booth behind us here?
In the booth behind us, we have Alexis Kerr and Bailey Labarge, who are helping out today.
Isn't that nice of them? Do they get extra points for doing that?
Of course they do.
Oh, okay. But they're normally very helpful anyway.
Yes, they are.
Okay. Then they got some. Now, is there any that put different breeds against each other in this type of a show, or is it
no, usually
just for the fitting and showmanship?
the jerseys.
When it gets to the animals, it's
Yeah.
just one breed against their own breed.
Yeah.
And their own. These are what, heifers? Spring
These are
heifers?
heifers. Yep, these are spring heifers.
That doesn't mean they were born this spring, though. Right?
No, they were born in like 5, 16, 18,
Right.
May of 18, and stuff like that. Last spring.
All right. So I'll go roam around.
Okay.
And,
Well, thank you for coming out again today.
Yeah, the weather's not bad, is it?
No, it's
we
getting
stand
better
here.
as we stand here. So it was a tad bit on the chilly side this morning.
Yes, it was. I was outside in Champlain doing some stuff, and it was a little cool. So
Yes, definitely.
it's turning out to be a nice day. All right, keep up the good work, Karen.
All right, thank you, Calvin.
And we have our dairy ambassador set to go out. And make the presentation as soon as this fella gets done wrestling with his. Looks like he's got the blue.
Yeah, pretty running winner here in the spring yearling class for me today.
A lot of rain this year, as everyone knows, and they've had to move their tents out a little closer to the soccer field, so they might be encroaching a bit on the soccer field here. In fact, There's the goal post right there, so the people here at the NAC are going to have to do some work to get the soccer field back in order. A lot of parents showing up to help out, obviously, and of course we can't come up here without taking at least a look at the solar panels that went in last year.
In the ring now, winner yearling, Holstein, Landon Ravidu with
On
Haven,
school property.
and Madison Prairie with Lovely. On deck, we need our Jersey winner yearlings, Keegan Riel with Faith.
I'm inside the school, and we see some goats over this way and goats over that way. And there's a couple of chickens here. Please don't touch the chickens. And there are creatures in here, rabbits it looks like, interested students. And I'm going to guess there's no sign saying these are the birds. But if anything was a turkin, I would suspect these these birds could definitely be turkins. I'm not sure if I find anybody in here that will verify that for me, but since it's a creature I don't recall ever seeing before, and they seem to be enjoying their own fleas, that's good. Easy to feed them, I guess. Alright, this was on top of the cage, so there they are. Do not touch Jacoby's turkins. Possible questions for turkins, aka Transylvanian naked neck. Originally from Transylvania, but largely developed from Germany, turkins actually got their name by their appearance, so they're not a combination of turkey and chickens, apparently. Primary purpose, meat and eggs. Egg production medium, recognized variety of colors, red, blue, cuckoo, buff, black, and white. Egg color light brown. They don't weigh more than 8 pounds. Can you believe that? Sure, I can believe it. So I can't think of anything better to end up with here than a look at these turkins all the way from Transylvania. So we've been at the 2019 Northern Adirondack FFA Ag Fair. It's May 17th, 2019, and if you're in the neighborhood, feel free to stop in future years. Check the school website to get the exact day. It's usually on a Friday, sometime in the 3rd or 4th week of May. So thanks for watching Hometown Cable. You never know what you're going to see when you tune in.